What is up, my fellow knowledge seekers? Coming at you from a more natural way. I've been like, man, I have some good energy and knowledge to share with people. Why am I getting so much more engagement on LinkedIn than on YouTube? For a number of reasons. One, YouTube is super saturated. Two, YouTube has to have good video, and LinkedIn, the video and photos are a plus. Three, I've leveraged my wife and adorable son on LinkedIn more than I have on YouTube. Before, I'm being my true, authentic, fun self on LinkedIn, and I'm being a couch potato on YouTube. I always see myself when I see myself in sales. Old people are like, you wouldn't have been able to get it back in my day, going door to door, up and down through the snow. Well, let me tell you this. First of all, one day I walked 2 miles to the snow uphill. One time. It was snowing where I went to school in Tacoma, Washington, and I lived 2.2 miles away. So one time that happened. Two, sales are not just you buy the best product, because if you buy the best product, there wouldn't be thousands of competitors. If Kleenex was the only answer, there wouldn't be other companies. Why do you buy from other companies? Because you like their energy, you like their advertising. So therefore, people buy from an emotional standpoint. What resonated with them, what they remember most. So you're saying I couldn't do door-to-door sales. Well, if I come to the door, I happen to be quite tall, energetic, redheaded. Those are things that stand out. So if you have 10 people pitching some sort of tech platform and I go to your door, I like to think I'm going to stand out. So hopefully I can show up a little better on this platform, standing up, spreading my arms, showing it off. So maybe this will work better. So I know things aren't perfect yet here. Got a bunch of boxes in the corner. We're still moving into our new home, working the kinks out. Also, I'm a regular tall guy. I'm 6'3". I'm not like 6'8" or anything. What's funny about this place is most houses are 8 feet tall. And so when I stick my arms up, I can just barely touch it with my fingertips. But you can't see here. Let me turn it for a second. I can put my whole hand flat, and that's because our home is a little less tall than normal, probably 7.5 feet or something like that. So I was bouncing my kid one day. He was crying super hard, and I went, "It's okay, buddy." Just slammed his head on the ceiling. So working out the kinks of the new home, being a dad, working out the kinks, YouTubing. Last time I was in a little nook. Hopefully the lighting's a little better this time with the windows behind me. Hopefully next time there will not be boxes. But what really inspired me, you guys, to make this video today was actually a video I saw on YouTube yesterday. So if any of you guys are married out there, you may have heard of John and Julie Gottman. What they did is they did what was called the Love Lounge. That's not the name, it was something like that. But they got couples together and had them have their regular arguments and conversations, and they watched them for years. They could see within 3 minutes how would they fight if they could predict, how that would go 6 years from now. And that is not what I'm going to talk to you about today, but that is what my wife and I were watching yesterday when we decided to make a good choice and not get sucked down the rabbit hole of Hulu. We were about to turn it off, and the YouTube algorithm, being smart as it is, recommended another video with the Gottmans, a Buddhist chanting video, because we do Buddhist chanting. One other video besides the one. Something else that was on brand. And a video that said why scrolling on tech is rotting your brain. So, should I be talking about this on a YouTube channel as you're watching tech? Probably not. But I do want to make your guys' life better. A certain amount of tech, if used correctly, can help you level up and improve your life. They say it takes a little bit of poison to make things better. That's like the medicinal mushrooms example. That helps you to remove toxins from your body. So while I'm not telling you to do medicinal mushrooms, this is the Diary of a CEO podcast. And she was talking about how she's a neuroscientist who studied brains and just work. And then she decided to take time off. She had no friends. She went to Peru. She went on a river rafting trip and got whooped by everyone else on that trip. And she felt great, even though she was the worst. And she's like, this is the last time I'm going to be the one holding the group back. So she started getting into fitness, only to find out her mood was a lot better. As I said, I've always felt that I have really good energy levels. And that's because I've got this really fast metabolism. I ate whatever I wanted, pizza my whole life, just video games and pizza, and was still tall and slender because my fast metabolism just shot everything out of my body. So that's why I'm energetic and fun. That being said, I also do work out a lot. So that's why I've got this interest in fitness, and hearing a neuroscientist say just how important fitness was really lit me up. And then he remembered that Tony Robbins goes on a trampoline before going to talk to thousands of people. And why is that? Because blood flow to your body also sends blood flow to your brain, which makes your brain lit up, which makes every part of your brain work better. Your memory, your ability to connect with people, everything that you do, your brain does. When you put your hands together, your brain told you to do that. Your brain felt that feeling. So what I actually meant to do was to start the episode by doing some jumping jacks, because I know we don't all have a trampoline. I didn't do that. Maybe I'll incorporate it next time. Maybe I'll have something a little less foolish looking than Mario. Maybe I'll show up with some spandex or something. That's what I'm going to say. Under Armour, I don't wear spandex. But point is, I was super lit up after watching that episode, and it made me want to show up in a more authentic, organic way with you guys and just be more inspiring, as opposed to someone just dropping knowledge about sports or sales. I wanted to show up as my authentic self and really tell you guys that you can go out there and be the best version of yourselves. So whatever it is that lights you up, do that. So what I've found that I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start my day with some push-ups, with some sit-ups, hitting my TRX out in the tree out there, making my brain feel happy, and then going straight into hard dopamine, and then doing more hard dopamine. Because hard dopamine is what's going to rewire your brain to do more hard dopamine. So find the hard dopamine that you can do, and then do more of that, which will lead to doing other hard dopamine. So they say choose your hard. Being fat is hard. Working out is hard. But it's better to work out because then you feel good after. And then after you work out, you might be able to do something like a boring spreadsheet that didn't seem as appealing first thing in the morning. So instead of just running and grabbing that coffee first thing in the morning, get some food, get some water, feel good on your own. Then you might not even need the coffee. I'm huge anti-coffee guy. That's one of the biggest things about me. I'm sure you can say, oh, I naturally have energy, so I don't need coffee. I'm also a dad now, so I'm tired as crap all the time. But just choose to feel good. And you can make that choice as well. So find some good hard dopamine you can do. I suck at cleaning. As you can see, this home is not as clean as it should be. And my wife used to hate that I would work out instead of cleaning. And now she has realized if I start working out more, I'm going to have more energy, which will allow me to do one thing I am good at, which is dishes. And then once I feel good off doing the dishes, maybe I'll get better doing other things around the home. So pick one thing that you either are kind of good at hard dopamine or suck at and decide to get better at it. So for me, with my workouts, it's easy for me to do arm workouts because I'm a bro and I've got these skinny arms and these big old hunky legs. These are God-given. All I do for my legs is I lift arms, and just pressing into the ground makes my leg bigger. So one thing I've done as a tall person, sometimes my core, my lower back need to be stronger. So of course it's easy for me to just go start lifting stuff, but then I've decided to incorporate more squats, planks, things that aren't as fun as, bench pressing and bicep curls. So yes, it's good for me to do my push-ups to get those out of the way, but I also push myself to do less fun stuff like squats. So basically the point is, do your hard dopamine that's easy for you, then do the hard dopamine that's not easy for you, and that'll snowball. So thanks for listening, you guys. Let me know if you like the better with me standing up. I think it's a lot more fun. I think you'd buy from me if I was standing there in front of you. You can easily tell me to F off over the phone, but you're not going to tell me to F off to my face. So hopefully same thing. You're not going to just click onto another video because I'm standing up and more fun. You can see the whole Super Mario. Like, come on. You guys know you like Super Mario. Thanks for tuning in, you guys.